From Cahill Gibran, and think not that you can direct the course of love, for love, if it finds you worthy, directs your course. Love has directed these two beautiful people to ask you all to join them today to celebrate one of life's most glorious moments, to add power and beauty to the recognition of love, and to add your best wishes to the words that Phil and Sarina shall speak today that shall unite them in marriage.
You've probably heard the saying, when you know, you know. I actually used to think it was bullshit, but now I know it's actually true. December 2008, Montreal. Not even 24 hours after you first met, you knew everything around you was shifting at an incredible rate. When I asked both Sarina and Phil when they knew that they were it for each other, they actually had virtually the same answer. When I asked when she knew, Sarina replied without hesitation. She said, the night we met.
I was also able to meet Sarina at a house party. And from that point on, it was 8 years from that point of meeting you, but it's been 10 years you guys have been together. And you know, it's basically a third of my life you've been in it. And when I say it sounds redundant, it's because it kind of is. I already consider you part of my family. When you guys come together as a family, you know, you get a package deal, and sometimes you see people getting together. You see sometimes potentially the bride and groom are terribly in love, but sometimes the families don't necessarily treat the bride and groom the same way. And one thing I can say with certainty, and I'm so happy to see it tonight, is just how you guys have interacted with Phil and how my family's interacted with Sarina. And knowing that my brother is going to be accepted into a family that loves him and treats him so kindly, it means the world to me, because not only are they going to be happy, but I know everyone in this room is going to be happier as a result of this marriage. And
Phil and I have been friends since high school. It was a passion for French that put us both in the same immersion classes. Shortly after that, we decided we could be best friends because Phil loved craft dinner and I knew how to make it. It also probably didn't hurt that while I'm making said craft dinner, I had a lot of free time for Phil's military anecdotes. Thankfully, he has now found someone more willing to listen than I. Thank you, Sarina. But I guess above all, the thing that truly brought us together was sports. We both enjoy playing hockey and rugby, and occasionally had the opportunity to do so together. And I guess Phil probably tells this next story a little bit differently than I do. But if you've ever noticed that his nose is not quite straight, he got tired of losing to me on the pond and decided to skate into the end of my stick. And I don't know, I guess that's what Sarina might find most attractive about him is his nose, so I guess you're welcome.
From my own experience and starting my own family and stuff, one thing that I found is very successful in being in a relationship is that you can bring out the best in each other. One other thing that I did want to say that's very important to me, and I would assume very important to our family, is on behalf of somebody who can't be here, my grandmother. Obviously love my little sister very much. So if she was here, I'm sure she would be extremely happy to see her, and just very proud. And I wanted to say that.
Quite honestly, I too, like Chris, I can't remember when Phil wasn't around. Just like Chris says, he can't remember when Sarina wasn't around. He's just always been there, a lot of the major events. I mean, honestly, I can't even remember the first time I met Phil anymore. I don't even know why. Maybe because it's been so long. Just to give you some perspective too, our family's pretty casual with greetings. We're not very formal people. We walk in and out of each other's houses like it's our own. But if we see Sarina, I mean, honestly, we don't say hi. We're just kind of like, where's Phil? It's like, Great, Sarina, but where's Phil? And of course, I have to acknowledge it too, just like my brother. If my grandmother was still here, I guarantee you she'd always be saying, where's Phil? Has he eaten yet? Is he hungry? Where's Phil? She'd love you. Trust me, she'd love you.